Okay, so yeah, we took these little pink panels, pink gray panels, and I don't think I'm gonna need them for now. There's total 10 Phillips screws, and of course we needed a 15 mil wrench just to pull off the pedals, because I needed to pull off the pedals in order to squeeze these out. So basically what we got here, it's pretty straightforward, and there's a lot of potential to modify this for other purposes, useful purposes, as an exercise bike, but that can generate electricity. I can potentially do a generator and an alternator, 2 in 1. But basically, as you can see when it pedals here, the main function here, there's this flywheel, there's this belt, and it's the way it's got tension is this spring set up here. So there's this like lever here. Yeah, there's these magnets here, and the way this creates resistance is it's basically magnetic resistance, because this is a steel flywheel, and when you do it high resistance, it moves this, and I'll show you close up so you can see the mechanism in case I ever need to reassemble it, need to see how it was hooked up. It's not too complicated, but you never know, I forget things, right? So it's like a, what do you call it, one of these wires, can't think off the top of my head, you know, bicycles, tension wire. It's fixed here, and this is this piece right here that holds the magnets, that gets, you can get the magnets pretty close to. So turning that, and remember it's coming here, it's pulling here, tension to pull this further, and this is basically pivoting from this bar here, and it's held on down there like that. There's the spring here that also gets some tension there. So the spring, it would just, pretty sure it could just, the magnetic force would just pull the magnet and plastic that their magnets are fixed onto this plastic here. You can kind of see in there. And otherwise, without the spring here, the magnets would just stick to the flywheel. So this keeps it perfect distance. So it needs to be adjusted perfectly. And this is as far as I can pull the magnets away. What I'm thinking on this, as far as this is concerned, we can make some kind of alternating induction generator of some sort. I'm not sure about polarity, but instead of having the magnets on this plastic piece here, remove this, remove the magnets, put magnets this, and I'll probably add some stronger rare earth magnets on the flywheel, and do, you know, make sure the polarities north south alternating, so we get that alternating current, and then put coils in the places where there were magnets here. So right here, and potentially I could make another pole here, make a electromagnet, but maybe just coils would be enough to generate current, but I don't know how much. Depends on the magnets, I guess. But yeah, but as far as using my generator, we're gonna have to do that work on this side with this. So okay, and the final thing to point out with this setup here of this once upon a time Marcy recumbent static trainer is how the computer measures your speed and your distance and all that stuff. It's all based on this tachometer, the sensor here that, right, you can see right here. Let me just place for magnets, but there's one magnet there that measures the rounds RPMs, and it's calibrated based on the diameter and radius and pi and all that somehow to replicate actual distance and cadence on a normal bike. At least theoretically it's supposed to be. But yeah, anyway, that'll stay the same. Nothing's going to change with this mechanism here. The pedal mechanism, like I said, I'm just going to modify this setup here. I mean, I'll set up the generator first, make sure that works over there, so I don't do any mess around with any of this for now. And then second stage, we'll come back and we will do some trials with coils and replace these magnets with coils. So we've got 8 total magnets, so we've got potentially 8 poles here that we can wire in series, 8 in series. So depending how much each coil generates, and it'll add up you know, if I run it in series and voltage, or if the voltage is high enough, which I don't think it will be, depending how thick a coil I can fit in this plastic mechanism or in this half circle, basically. It's probably not going to be a lot. I don't know the math and science. I'm studying the physics so much, how much turns and the thickness of the wire, what the formula is to get whatever volt. So if I can get, you know, if I can get 1 volt one coil, then I would only be able to get 8 volts total if I ride them in series, and that would be the minimal amount of amperage. I guess it all depends on the strength of the magnets that I'm going to put on the flywheel here. So we'll just have to be glued here, I guess, and it needs to be some distance, but I'll be able to adjust it a little bit with this mechanism. As long as I get it right, again, I can adjust the closeness of the magnets to, the coils. That'll be, because I basically want the coils on here, not the magnets, because that's the coils are where I'm going to get my current. And I'll have this room up here, maybe build a little platform here to put my my regulator, or my put a regulator, and if I want to get it to, if for whatever reason it's AC, it's alternating due to the magnetism and polarity, then I will just be able to put full bridge rectifier to convert that AC into DC. So there's a lot of potential with this to modify and to create multiple forms of energy and still retain its function as an exercise recumbent bicycle. It'll be indoor static, but you know, it'll be ideal because it doesn't take up a lot of space, you know. Anyway, and of course, thank you, Marcy. I don't think I'll be needing you guys anymore. But yeah, if you come across one of these, it's a perfect little machine to modify here.